All right guys, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about preventive maintenance on hoses that are in the engine compartment area. So some signs to look for when you need to replace them. And this is a good practice anytime that you have a truck so you can stay ahead of the repairs. So what you want to look for is anything, the easiest one is dry rot, right? Everybody knows what that looks like. You push on it a little, it gives, it's cracky, and it looks like it's flaky, especially when you don't put lotion on the skin. So when you have something like that, that's a good indication that the hoses, like for your radiator, needs to be replaced, or even for your charge air cooler, right? And it goes the same thing with your AC hoses. So the AC, clearly you guys can't do that at home because you need an AC machine and a card, but everything else you guys can definitely do. The coolant lines, the charge air, 100% you guys can do, even the air lines as well. So that was one. The next one is like if the hose, it looks like it's blew up. It looks more like a balloon, right? Really soft, and it looks like it's like twice the size. As you can see, this hose, it's starting to bubble up a little. It's not as straight, and it has more of a lip here. So when it expands from here all the way across, now we know that the hose is slowly breaking down, and that's a good idea to get ahead of the issue and replace it. And they would do the same thing for your charge air cooler, right? So when it comes from your turbo to your charge air, anything there, you know, dry rot or it's imploding, that's when you need to replace it. All right, and that'll be the same thing on the other side. And the good indication when you need one is when there is a hole. Replace it. Hole means it's bad. So that's when you need to replace it. And it's easy, guys. Like I said, it's held on by 2 clamps, and then you just slide it on, use a flathead screwdriver to work around, and then spin it, and it should come right off. Same thing for the coolant. The only difference is that if you're gonna do coolant in your yard, grab 3 5-gallon buckets and then drain the coolant from the bottom, and make sure you have a way to put that back into your cooling system. And then run the truck until it gets up to temp. Temp is about 190, get up to 200. Thermostats will open and it'll burp, and then you just top it off with coolant. Anything with air or charge air, you don't have to worry about it. You just dive right in it, remove the clamps and the hose. If you already know you're going to replace the hose, do what I do because it's a lot faster. Remove the clamps, take a knife, split on each side, and the thing comes off like that, and then you just clean it, and then you slide on the other one. And that's pretty much basic for preventive maintenance when it comes to your hoses. And again, that's for your charge air, your coolant, your AC. If you see it starting to get dry rot, take it to the shop. And then of course, air lines, all right? It's very simple. You guys can stay ahead of it. Less breakdowns. Make sure you don't have a costly one over the road, because this hose here is only $24 and a little bit of your time and a beer. Or you can do a road service, which will cost up about $600. They're gonna double the price on the hose, and they're gonna take their time, so the price will go up even more. So just try to stay ahead of it, guys. All right, guys, this is the recap on your preventive maintenance and hoses. Remember, check your hoses, anything that's dry rotted, cracked, or a hole. And then to install it, I do suggest Vaseline. It does help to slide it back on. And then guys, if you like what you saw today, pound that like button. If you have any questions or any concerns what you saw today, leave a comment at the bottom. If you want more content and more fun stuff like this, you guys gotta subscribe. I'll see you guys around.